Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's 1 million by 1 million strategy roundtable for entrepreneurs. This is a public free mentoring roundtable, and we are doing this for many years. We started way back when in 2008, and it was an experiment in online mentoring. It's before all this virtual everything wave took off after COVID, long before actually. So we launched 1 million by 1 million in 2010 with the mission of helping 1 million entrepreneurs reach $1 million and beyond in annual revenue. And that's all, blossomed into quite a significant program, almost like a regular fixture in the entrepreneurship calendar of the world. Almost every Thursday morning, we are here doing free mentoring roundtables. This is a 728th session. And of course, we do a ton of mentoring roundtables in the premium program as well. Plus, we have the Digital Mind AI Mentor, which is available 24/7. So you can pretty much work with the AI mentor in 57 languages. That's the other big win that we got from introducing the AI mentor relatively recently. It was introduced in September. We ironed out the bugs, and we have a fully functional product now working, and people are using it for a while. What we managed to get by introducing the AI mentor was 24/7 is a big advantage. So we work across time zones all over the world. So the fact that, this AI mentor trained in my entire, history of 20 years of mentoring, all the recordings are there. It's trained on all of that, plus our pedagogy, the entire 1Mby1M curriculum, all our case studies, everything is in the AI mentor. So it's actually working really well. So scalability and availability, 24/7 availability was a big win that we got out of introducing this product. And the other big win was the language coverage. We do work all over the world, and, there's no reason why entrepreneurship mentoring should be restricted to people who speak English. And for the longest time, we were only operating in English, and now we can offer mentoring in any language anywhere in the world. So these are, very advantageous wins. And then the other thing is total, complete personalization, right? When you're working with the AI mentor is working with you. It remembers what you're telling it, and it builds on, as it gets to know you, it builds on what it's learning, and can continue to offer you complete personalization on a continuous basis. So try it. Today we have a couple of pitches in the entrepreneurship pitch session. We are not Shark Tank. This is not something that you need to be nervous about. We're not trying to entertain millions of people. This is a personalized, safe working session. We're going to work on your venture and see what we can help you with. And if you disagree with my advice, well, you do what you want with it. It's your venture. We're going to start with Madan from Januma in Bangalore, India. Madan, please unmute your line and let's get going.
Thanks, Sramana. So just wanted to give a quick introduction. I've been working with a lot of tech companies for the last 27 years. This would be my third startup venture. So started my career with Honeywell, worked for AOL as an architect, and then Sabre Holdings, then Mitra, Flipkart, and also for an African startup, joined very early in the co-founding team and grew from 0 to 25 million B2B, B2C marketplace transactions in a month. And then post that, my last stint, we started Zinder Trade Networks. It's an Exim based startup. Started 3.5 years ago, roughly. I was the CTO co-founder of that company, and we currently today, as we speak, we are at a run rate of monthly 4 million USD revenue. So everything was going pretty well. I just wanted to share how do you spell Januma, right? So Janu was my little younger daughter, 16 years old daughter, and we used to call her Ma. We lost her recently in an accident.
Oh, so sorry for that.
Yeah. So the last thing she asked me to do is, why do you keep doing all these things with your friends? Do something on your own, right? So I took a break. We lost her recently a few months ago, and I'm taking her last thing, the last day, what she said to me. And I'm going to end up spreading her word and her name. That's the primary objective, right? And if something goes well, I'm a nationalist. I'm a very patriotic person. I would like to give it back to my society, country, and do something really meaningful, right? So that's the whole objective. And let me start what this is all about, right? So we see that there are a lot of problems with the B2B commerce, including the last venture what we had. So everything was completely broken. Everything was completely discrete. The B2B businesses especially has to run around in multiple places. So they do a business in one place, they operate in a place, they use different data tools, they use different service providers, they use different channels to run their entire business. So we see that this is completely broken, and we want to solve this. Especially, we want to organize everything in a one place so that the B2B businesses doesn't run around. And the secondary thing is we want to also enable all the businesses to get ready for the agentic commerce, which is the future in the next few years. So today, the businesses, especially in India, may not be well prepared. The small SMBs to medium enterprises, they might not be ready for the agentic marketplace. And the world is evolving, so we would like to organize this, and we would like to make this happen for all the SMBs in India. Focus is primarily on India, but we would definitely look into opportunities to expand as well, right? So can we move on to the next slide? So this is for connecting all the buyers, sellers, and service providers on a single platform. This is not just one tool like a data intelligence tool like Apollo or something else. So you have a proper marketplace where you could launch your own store. You could set up your agentic rules. You could just set up everything. So everything is taken care by the agents for your day-to-day operations, right? So it's for buyers to discover, not conventional way how you discover using search by seeing thousands of listings. I think all those things will go redundant in the next few years. So all those things have to transform it into an agentic way where you don't have to run around finding, sourcing 200 suppliers, talking to each one of them, sending RFQs, asking for negotiations. All these things would be done and handled by the Januma marketplace. So the whole idea behind this is we have already defined our own JCP, what we call it as Januma Commerce Protocol, and also a gateway, which would be also enabling all the futuristic commerce protocols like ACP, UCP, and few others to orchestrate to us so that we are not restricting to ourselves. And as we speak, we have tested with 3 co-pilots. They have given tremendous feedback. This has been just 2 months old. April 5th, we started this. I'm a solo founder. I'm doing everything on my own. Recently, we got a lot of feedback. So we have derived all the feature sets and all the roadmaps what our co-pilot customers would want, right? So if you see, we are organizing this into tools which the buyers would need, tools which the sellers would need, and also network over here itself. In a nutshell, if I could visualize this, this is a commerce plus neurosymbolic relationship data platform which you could search, and the entire conversation history is remembered. And also you could set up your agents for your day-to-day transactions. Everything in one place. That's what we are trying to build, so that your conversations are not lost. You could add your employees. You would have your organizational knowledge, what you're doing. And say, for example, if a manager wants to know, 3 months ago, he gave a sales quote through his one of the subordinates. What was the deal? What did the negotiations happen? The entire conversation history for that organization would be remembered, and it won't be lost, right? So that's a huge benefit for.
Let me stop you for a moment. Let's figure out, how do you start something like this? Where do you start? Have you thought about that?
So how do we start? The way how I have started thinking about this is, we have started building as we speak, we have started building 4 million business relationships. It's a graph which is building, right? And you could intelligently interact with that knowledge as of today. And the go-to-market strategy, what we are looking at is take one category, one vertical, and show them what it could do. Say, for example, today we just saw a lot of trade fairs not helping any of those businesses with very thin footfall and very thin conversions and all that stuff, right? So the moment they onboard, if someone is searching, so they would get live, interactive, Uberized kind of experience where they would see, hey, someone is looking, you are not onboarded on Januma commerce platform, would you like to onboard and set up your agentic rules so that everything would be configured and everything would be responded on your behalf, right? So that's the place where I'm trying to get into this thing.
So you're saying that you are kind of creating a database of businesses out there.
Yeah.
And then you want people to search and land on your page, and then you want to go to the pages that are getting hits on your platform and ask them to come and set up shop on your platform.
Not exactly, because see, in the background, when I say it's setting up, crunching the data, it is everything is pre-built, right? So the moment you come in, you would see your business and you would start getting interactions. It's not that on real time we would go hit their website or hit their data and get this indexed or something of that sort, right? So what Google did, like say 25 years ago or whatever, the indexed web. We are creating relationships, trying to identify all the possible relationships with what the data is available on the public domain.
Understood, but you still have to start somewhere. And you're going to have to, as a solo entrepreneur, you're going to have to bootstrap this to some level of validation. And you need a business model that works. So what is that business model? You say onboard category by category, one vertical at a time. How exactly is this going to play out? Who's going to pay? At what point are they going to pay?
Yeah, so the business model, what I already did with 3 co-pilot customers is basically you onboard for free. You can search anything manually. There is no cost involved in it. Anytime you want to use any agentic tools, or anytime you want to see what is the potential leads I could get, anytime the first source of revenue is, anytime you invoke an agentic tool, you would have to load credits. And when I said category by category, we have indexed all the categories across major industries, and we would approach them through either whatever the trade fairs where they are eagerly looking for leads and conversions, and make sure that we show the benefit of using the commerce platform what we are building, right? And also primarily,
there are a couple of things that I'm trying to understand. One is, at what point are you starting to make money? Number one. And number two, when you say you're going to approach everybody, what is the go-to-market strategy? Because, you cannot individually approach people and scale anything.
absolutely. So when I said we have trade fairs where people are spending money, right? So we have a huge, close to 500 to 600 exhibition database, which we have recently acquired, and we know that they are looking out for business opportunities, right? So we're going to approach them and show all the new way of
approach them. You're not understanding my question. What is approach them? What is the go-to-market?
We're going to approach them. Basically, we're going to give them the updates, and we going to share all the benefits of using the commerce platform what we are building.
Engineering, right, Madan?
Multiple.
You've always worked in engineering, yes?
Sorry.
I'm asking, have you always worked in engineering?
I think I'm losing you for some reason. Is this because of me? I'm not sure.
Maureen, can you hear me? Anybody else? Are the others hearing me?
We can hear you.
Yes, we hear you.
So everybody can hear me. I can hear you. So something is wrong on your end, Madan.
Yeah. I had. Is
Maybe
it better
turn
now?
off the video sometimes. That helps with bandwidth issues.
That's
Better?
Yeah. Okay. So Madan, what I was asking you is, have you only worked in engineering? Your entire career is in engineering?
Yes, most of the time. Yeah.
Okay. This is why you're not understanding my question. That's
Sure.
fine. What you're going to need to think about is, you cannot really, handhold everybody. You have to understand what are the unit economics of building this business. How much. So just to give you a thumb rule, if a customer is spending, let's say, $100,000 with you, it's okay to individually handhold people. But if you want to build something scalable and people are not spending a lot of money on your platform, you cannot really provide high-touch customer service like that, or high-touch selling like that. You're going to have to figure out a go-to-market strategy. So this is a question that we're going to have to answer. As you start building this business, this is a question we have to answer to see, what is the viability of this business, and do the unit economics work? So this is the question that, file it away. At the moment, I can see that you haven't thought about it, but we have to think about this. If you build this business, if you decide to build this business, this particular business, there's still some validation work that I would like you to do to decide whether this business is going to work. So you said you have 3 pilot customers. What does that mean? Explain to me what have you agreed to do with these 3 pilot customers?
One of them was a travel agent and
small business.
Sorry?
The small business?
Yeah, SMB, yeah, small business. So I wouldn't call this as validation, because it was just a feedback loop just to help me initiate the process. I wouldn't say that we have validated the product or we have validated anything of that sort. So it's just a feedback loop just to get started and just to see if I could start. That was the whole idea behind it. And the second guy was a service provider and interior designer kind of a business, again SMB. And the third one was a edtech company which was running a lot of online courses and those kind of things. So these were just
at an average deal size of 10K, you have to basically figure out a go-to-market strategy that is a marketing-oriented go-to-market strategy. 10,000 rupees is average deal size. You cannot do high touch go to market.
You're right.
So this is where go to market becomes vital, and then you have to ask the question: is that the best way to do this business? Should you go after these very small businesses and do average deal size 10K kind of business, or should you target a larger a segment that has larger companies, and the deal sizes are going to be much larger? So there's a whole lot of strategic decisions that you need to make here, and I don't think you should get married to the strategy that you have shown here, because I'm not convinced that that's the right strategy.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. All right, let me finish doing the rest of the pitches, and then we will come back and I'll explain to you how to use 1Mby1M, and I'll take more questions. Amit, you are up next.
Oh, hello all. I'm Amit. My background is I've been in Spain for the last 47 years, and I spent a few years in India. I was a pilot in the Indian Air Force, and I quit. And when I quit, I came to Spain, and I've been doing various businesses. But all throughout, I have been very keen on visual methods of learning. So basically, as time has gone on, I realized that the concept of learning which has been always very textual, and I decided more and more when I see people buying books and reading books and all the difficulties involved in learning textually, from there stems my my project. And I play a lot of bridge. My passion has been playing bridge. I published a book on bridge conventions explained visually, which is taken off. And here I'm basically contemplating in launching a visual learning platform. And why I'm doing the learning platform stems from the advance in technology. Had it not been for digitalization, this all what I'm talking about wouldn't be practical to go forward. And thereupon, there are two projects simultaneously, what you're seeing on the screen. One is a platform for launching quizzes, and the other one is, since my quizzes, which I've, over the last 3-4 years, what I've been doing is I've created many different categories for quizzes, none of which are trivial. So it's not asking a question like, what is Queen Elizabeth's mother's name or father's name or daughter's name and things of that kind. They're all serious. I mean, not very serious, but they're all focused on learning. So I've created questions, and I've created a visual to go with every question, and every answer to the question is a visual answer supported by a small video for the active recall of when one needs. So the quiz is open to anybody who wants to learn, from a kid of 6 years old to anybody at whatever stage. And the subject is also can be chosen. It's you choose this. Yeah.
Let me stop you for a moment.
Yeah.
Anytime you say something like anyone can do this and anyone can learn and anyone can use this product, we have a problem. Businesses that become successful are very narrowly positioned on, especially in the beginning, they're positioned very narrowly on very specific audiences and are monetized, something that an audience that is monetizable. That's how businesses are built. So the first problem I see with your pitch is that anyone can learn, anyone can do this, and anyone can do that. That's not going to fly. So I've understood what you're trying to do, something in learning, but just be very specific on what age group, what kind of learning, what are we talking about? This is your presentation is incredibly generic. This is not going to work. EdTech is a very, very busy space. It is extremely crowded. It is full of companies. You know, thousands and thousands and thousands of companies are playing in EdTech. And visual learning is not a huge differentiator. There's, you know, it really depends on what you're doing. I mean, if you look at a company like Duolingo, for instance, it's a very successful company. You may know the company. It's an incredibly, one of the best gamifications in the EdTech industry. And it is visual, it's a very good use of visual and text and voice and video and everything. So my sense is that you're pitching without much of an understanding of what's happening in the EdTech industry. So what I'm going to ask you to do is learn how to build a business in following the parameters and the pedagogy of how to build a business, which is there's this whole thing about validation that you need to learn. There's this whole thing about positioning that you need to learn. And positioning makes you think about these questions, is that who is this product for? Very precisely, who is this product for? The same product that you use to teach a 1-year-old child is not even the same product that you use to teach a 4-year-old child. So, and it's certainly not the same product for a college student or for a working professional and so on. So you have to pick, whom are you trying to teach? You know, you're talking about this quiz. Okay, who is going to take this quiz? Whom are you trying to teach? Who is your target customer? The ideal customer profile. I haven't heard at the beginning, at the very first, minute and a half of talking to somebody, I need to know who is the target customer. In any pitch, it's okay, this is your first pitch, no problem, but I'm just giving you what you need to shoot for, what you need to aim for, and what you need to learn. So this is called an elevator pitch. You need to explain within like a minute, who is the audience, who is the ideal customer profile, and what are you teaching them? So this is a lot of slides with a lot of text on them that doesn't answer that key simple question. So now if I stop, now that I've given you that framework, do you think you can tell me in 1 minute who is the target customer and what are you trying to teach them?
The target customer is any aspirant who wants to better a blue-collar worker, any worker who wants to improve his career, anybody who is wanting to join the National Defense Academy at that stage, you go through an entrance exam. Anybody in all countries who are appearing for any exam, and you're expected to learn many subjects at the same time. How do you do that?
You're too broad. It's not going to work. If you go so broad, nothing's going to work. Nobody's going to take you seriously.
Okay, I'm not the one who's doing the teaching. The teaching is it's a self-learning platform in the sense that I will provide the tools. I will provide the tools for that person to learn.
Okay, Amit, I'm sorry. you do not know how to frame a business. You need to learn that. I can teach you that, but as it stands, the way you're speaking about your business, you don't know the very basics of how to build a business. So you need to learn that. That's my primary feedback. There's no point going through this presentation because it's completely all over the place. This is not how you build a business. Slides, in a slide, you should put 3 bullet points and as little text as possible. These slides are unreadable and unusable. This doesn't work at all. Okay, and that's my feedback. So, again, feedback is for you to take it or leave it. It's up to you. If you decide you want to follow the 1M1M program and learn what you need to learn, then you can listen to the next segment. I will explain to you how to use the next segment and learn what you need to learn. So if you are trying to learn how to be an entrepreneur, how to put one foot before the other in building a business, 1M1M is a great platform because it can take anybody with minimum knowledge of how to build a business and take you very far. But you have to commit the time to study. It is a case study based platform. Everything starts at 1Mby1M.com. It's a completely virtual platform, so anyone, anywhere can work on it. We have the AI mentor that I talked about. The AI mentor is available standalone, so you can talk about what your idea is and work with the AI mentor in getting advice. You can also use the other blocks of the 1M1M program, and the AI mentor is included in them. For example, 1M1M Premium is our full acceleration program, and that offers you access to our curriculum, and it offers you access to this kind of coaching on a weekly basis in roundtables. That you can call it strategy consulting, mentoring, coaching, whatever, but it's interactive, project-based advising. When you are ready, if you are ready, this part of the program, this form of the program, the 1M1M Premium program, also offers investor introductions, and the AI mentor is available as part of this as well. Premium program, 1M1M Premium, is $1,000 annual membership fee, and for both Madan and Amit, you do need to do curriculum work. So curriculum is vital for where you are and what you need, the knowledge gaps that you need to fill. In the case of Madan, you are an engineer, so your engineering understanding is strong, but your business understanding is not strong, and you need to plug that gap. And you're going to be a solo founder, so you're going to need to basically understand both the business side and the engineering side and bring it all together to build and position something that is going to sell in the market. That's the whole point of building a business, right? You have to build something that sells. So curriculum work is very important for both of you. And Amit, you have to start from absolute scratch and really learn how to think about this. The basic 1M1M basic program is curriculum plus AI mentor. So you are welcome to start with basic, but if you want also interactive coaching with me, then you need to go to the premium program. So go to the website, look at the offers, premium, basic, etc., and figure out how you want to engage. But it's for both of you, curriculum is absolutely vital. You have to do curriculum work now. We have 3 free roundtables in June, and these are the sessions where you can come and pitch for free one time. Okay, so those of you who are in the room who have not pitched yet and are looking for a slot to pitch, sign up for one of these and Maureen will schedule you, and you can definitely come and talk to me. If you have questions about the program after this session, Irina Patterson is your contact. You can ask her any questions you want. You can also get on WhatsApp or phone with her and she will answer your questions. So that is the overview of the program. I'm happy to answer questions for any of you, the ones who are already who have been speaking, as well as people who are listening, and if you want to speak, let us know. Let Maureen know. She will, put you on the panel, and you can definitely ask any questions that you would like to. So Q&A time. You can also use the public forum, the Q&A forum in your public chat, and ask questions through that, or you can talk to me. Let us know who wants to talk, and all you need to do is you have a microphone against your name. You just need to unmute that microphone and basically start talking. It would be helpful if you let us know that you're trying to talk. That way we can call on you, but anyone is welcome to talk. Anybody? Questions? Muzammil Muhammad, you have a question. Please unmute your line. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, I'm audible?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So the thing is, I actually scheduled a mentorship session so that I can pitch my startup, but I didn't know that we had to share the pitch deck earlier so that we can pitch it. So just wanted to get the clarification. If we schedule the call one more time in the next month, do we have to share the pitch deck earlier?
Of course. You have to. You have received instructions.
Yeah, actually,
if you register to pitch, you must have received instructions. You need to read those instructions and follow those instructions.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anybody else? I don't see any other hand up. So I'm going to adjourn the session for today and look forward to working with more of you in the upcoming sessions, okay? Bye, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thanks, man.
Bye-bye.